G'day and welcome to Wine Week. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
I'm even tireder than I was last week. And I said I was tired last week.
We've had a couple of late nights, haven't we? But it's been worth it. What a tour.
It has been worth it in so many regards to watch quality bike riding. Last night I was not a happy camper. Anybody following me personally on Twitter would have seen me making some disparaging comments about certain bike riders as they basically just towed their way up the Col de Livière.
Yes. But at least Cadell is doing the Aussies proud at the moment. He's got a couple of stages to go. Big one tonight up the Alpe d'Huez.
Yeah, let's hope the rest of the peloton don't treat him as if he's got a tow ball on the back of his bike like they did last night. Let's talk about wine.
Yeah, let's talk about wine.
Let's talk about wine. I'm too tired. I'm talking about other things. This is a Oliver's Taranga Fiano. We've done one other Fiano in the entire history of Wine Week, and it was an Oliver's Taranga. Why is this the second one we've done? Well, partly because we just see so few of them in Australia. Overseas, over in Italy, they see a few of them. In Australia, we see so few. A really well-suited wine to our climate, really. As things warm up, I think we'll see more and more Fianos come into the marketplace, and a really nice medium-bodied sort of wine. Kind of, they say pine nuts as the flavours. I personally pick up more kind of almond sort of flavours on there. Definitely kind of lemon zest and a little bit of medium weight to there. So it's not just pure water. So maybe if you're a Sauv Blanc drinker, maybe this isn't where you go to straight away. But if you're a Shardy drinker looking for something a little bit lighter and crisper over the hopefully coming summer months, this one will be well worth a look. And Oliver's Taranga celebrating a big anniversary this year. They've been around for more than just a couple of days. So do a little bit of a favour. Cheers to them with a Fiano.
Yes, a lovely little Fiano, something a little bit different. Yeah, something that we've done a few of these, and it's a Mornington Peninsula Pinot Noir. But we haven't done this one, and this is the Tollana Mornington Peninsula Pinot Noir, the TR474. Now, interesting wine, this one, because the Tollana label is one that's got a pretty good history, but it was really forgotten about for a few years. And the guys at Treasury have decided to give the brand a bit of a lift, a bit of revitalisation. And they've put out a couple of wines. This is the Mornington Peninsula Pinot. They've also done a Bendigo Shiraz. We've picked out the Pinot here because we think this represents some really good value for money Mornington Peninsula Pinot. Now, look, it's not the absolute cheapest Pinot you're going to get in the world. It comes in at around the $30 mark. But having said that, we do know that Mornington Peninsula Pinots can get quite pricey down there. So this one at $30 is an absolute ripper. And look, they've done a fantastic job here. Really, they've taken, hand-picked grapes. They've done minimal intervention in the winemaking process, but made sure that the fruit really shines. It's also got some good body to it as well. It's not a really light Pinot, but at the same time it's got some good complexity and depth there to carry it through. So if you do like your Mornington Peninsula Pinot, you might want to have a look at the Tollana brand, because now that they've fired it up again, it looks like it could be one to watch over the next few years.
Yeah, I opened up one of those myself a couple of weeks ago. I reckon if you can give it 3 to 5 years, it'll be really beautiful. Now, speaking of a little bit of age on a bottle, this is something I dragged from home this morning. I'm going out to the Yarra Valley this weekend, and as usual, pack a few wines to take with me. But I thought, rather than doing one of the brand new bottles that kind of come over the desk, why don't we talk about something a little bit older? This is a Dalwhinnie Moonambel Cabernet from 2001. You'll see there's a bit of label damage on this one, proof that it came from my cellar. Not everything's perfect down there. We haven't done this wine before, even in its brand new recent vintage version, but they're always gorgeous. I love them. I've got a whole string of them sitting in the cellar, and I like opening them up, as I say, for this one, about 10 years in. They just turn into a beautiful wine. Now, it's not Coonawarra Cabernet. It is Pyrenees Cabernet, Victorian Pyrenees Cabernet. They tend to be a little bit more savoury, also a little bit more dusty, and occasionally in some vintages you see a little bit of kind of eucalyptus sneaking into there. I'm not sure whether this one will show much eucalyptus at 10 years of age. I'll tell you probably next week after I open this one up. And while I haven't had the 01 yet, I can definitely recommend the Dalwhinnie range, and definitely their Cabernets. They're always gorgeous. Looking forward to coming to grips with that one.
It's nice to see something from Victorian Pyrenees, not just the French Pyrenees.
That's right. Now, we're going to be up very late at night screaming yell for Cadell, so I hope you are too, and we'll see you next week on Wine Week.
See you next week.